Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abraham Boson Show. We are at it again, and today's own I know is going to be very hot. With me, I have two beautiful and elegant ladies with me, on my right and on my left. Let's start with the lady on my right. Do we know you?
Thank you, sir. My name is Imanuela Waters, and I'm happy to be here.
Good to have you in the house. And by my left,
I'm Solomon Energy. So good to be here.
good to have you both. You are out there, just sit tight and hope for an explosion. We're going to be gisting and having discussions, heart-to-heart talk. And I believe that my viewers out there are going to make justice to what we're going to be discussing today. Madam Ene Solomon, let's start with you. What's your favorite part of your body?
My favorite pasta.
Yeah.
Do I have any? I don't have any. I love me for who I am.
Oh, wow. Are you sure about that?
Yes. Even though I'm not tall, I still love me for who I am.
And you don't have any special preference or attention in a particular part of your body that say this is it?
No, not at all. Everything is just perfect.
Wow. That's good to have that. And let's come to Emanuela, the shy one sitting beside me. She's smiling already. How do you get a guy to notice you? Let's say, for instance, you see a guy, you like him, but you don't know how to approach him. How do you get his attention?
Okay, literally, in the Bible, it was said that none shall want her mate. So if I see a guy I like, I just put myself in a good position for him to notice me.
Wow. I hope our viewers out there, you are learning how to position yourself so that you can be easily noticed by a guy. Especially the ladies out there. How do you position yourself? If I may ask.
Okay, there are so many things to do.
Okay.
It's not a sin for you to start up a conversation with somebody you like.
That's
Although I'm not saying you should go and throw yourself on a man.
cheaply.
Cheaply, no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Wow.
Yes. And you can just become friends unknowingly and then things start up from there. And even if it doesn't work out, you know that you didn't throw yourself at anybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think you made justice to that question. And Miss Ene, are you married? Right. You think that are still empty? Why are you still single?
Empty?
Why are you still single?
Well, let's say Mr. Right hasn't come. Or he's close by. Yeah, it's close by. I'm single for just a few months.
Wow.
Hopes high.
You're optimistic.
Yeah, I'm very, very sure. So
Is your
by
name-
December, I should be in my husband's house celebrating.
Wow, that is
Nice.
good one. Kudos to that. What's your love language, Ella?
I have about 3 from the 5, the major ones.
Just you alone.
Yes.
You have about 7 or 8 love languages, and you have just 3 out of them.
Yes, primarily, I would say act of service.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an act of service.
I'm sure if he's out there, he should be listening to your
Yes,
own already. So he's
hey
able to
you,
get.
husbandman.
Ah,
Act of service first.
Hers is out of service. That's her love language. Wow. Have you ever loved someone and the person didn't love you back?
yes.
Share your feelings with us. How was it like?
Wow. It was very, very painful to the point that I felt like committing suicide.
Wow.
This kind of like you love somebody from your heart, and we ladies, when you love, we love with everything.
Yeah.
Then you put your spirit, soul, and body, everything into the relationship. You make this thing has to work. You love the person, and brother is like, she does not exist. What I cannot do does not exist.
Oh my God.
So it's very, very painful. But when you meet somebody that is meant for you, you feel like you rest. So when I met the person and the person was like, let me say I'm very, very emotional. Yes, I'm very, very emotional. So when it happened like that, I was like, is it that I'm not good enough, or what is it that I'm not doing? It was when I sat down and I was like thinking about everything, and I was like, okay, it just simply meant he doesn't like what he sees. I'm not his peg, and I'm definitely somebody else's prayer outside there.
That's true.
So I packed myself together and I moved on with my life. And to the glory of God, I am moving into my husband's house in December by the grace of God.
That's a beautiful one. Back to you again. What advice do you have for ladies that have gone through what you have gone through? A lot of them, most of my viewers out there, are in this position. They're in love with a guy so much. They've given everything to that marriage, into that relationship, and in return, they're not getting it. What advice do you have for them? They want to know.
Okay. The advice I will give to my fellow ladies out there is, it's not the end of the road. It's not the end of the world for you as a lady if a guy turns you down or says he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. You pick up your pieces and you move on. Your mental health first. I keep telling my friends, my mental health is my priority in any relationship. Because when you place a self-worth on yourself as a lady, no matter what the guy does, forget it. You move on with your life. As far as you're intact. Because I see no reason why I love a guy. Love is a two-way thing. It's not from one person.
To give and take.
So I'm loving you as a guy, and instead of you loving me in return, it wasn't sure that for me. Then you think that I will start shaking and all that. Maybe I'm not as beautiful as it is. I'm not this. I'm not that. Every lady is as beautiful as anything. You are beautiful the way God created you, whether with makeup, without makeup, whether you fair, you black, you green, you beautiful. Love yourself first before you talk of a guy loving you. And once the guy starts misbehaving like that, cut your legs, go leg and join your leg and zap. Don't have this shoe. Don't stay that you in the front of the guy. Once the guy says anything, swallow it, bro. If you want to cry, go to your room and cry. After you finish crying, wash your face. Apply your foundation, your makeup. You reach the road, you pick yourself, you move on with your life, and you see somebody that will come and the person will appreciate you.
You are doing well. You are doing well. You are doing well. This lucky one in your life, this guy in your life, what makes him special, unique, and different from other guys out there?
Okay. There's a saying that nobles don't marry for love alone.
Say it again.
Nobles don't marry for love alone.
Okay.
You marry for purpose.
Okay.
Yes. He is somebody that looks like the purpose of God in his life.
Wow.
Yes. We are
Audible.
fulfilling purpose together.
Wow.
The purpose of God. I have a dream, and then I meet somebody that has the same dream with me, and he has gone all out severally to make sure my dreams come true.
Wow.
Yes. So that's what makes him, he supports me 100%. Wow. That's what makes him special and different from every other guy out there.
Wow. I believe my viewers that they are learning from this beautiful, elegant lady. I told you earlier, this is going to be hot. Sit tight and watch to the end because you won't regret watching this episode. Let's come back to Madam Positioning. If you were to make 3 wishes, what would they be?
Wow. 3 wishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 is for God to bless me financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, because He blesses His children for them to be a blessing to others. It has always been in my mind
to be a blessing to
be
others.
a blessing to others.
Okay.
And I've already drawn out my plans on what to do. So we're just praying for God to bless us so that we can start executing them.
Okay.
Yeah. Number two is to fulfill the dreams of my parents.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
What's that dream?
There's this surprise. There's this surprise package that's been in my mind to give to my parents. And I'm praying for God to make it come to pass this year.
Amen.
Number three is for a close friend of mine. Very, very close, very, very close. I'm just praying to God for mega contracts.
Okay.
Just praying for mega contracts.
Okay, I hope I'm the one I think. I'm praying for contract. Yeah.
I'm praying for contracts. Meet me, let me pray, let me lay legs on you. You have time, but don't lay hands. If yeah, we lay legs on you.
Why not hands?
Your case is different.
It's okay. Now you hit the nail on the head. Thank you so much. Back to Miss Ella.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself more sexy or brainy?
Okay. On the contrary, a girl shouldn't be sexy. We are more than that. Females are more than that. Don't allow the other gender call you sexy.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have all packaged together. You are supposed to be a complete person, from the boardroom to the bedroom to the kitchen to the life outside.
Wow.
Exactly.
Which one is the boardroom, which one is the kitchen and the bedroom? Can you just throw more like that? Understand?
The boardroom.
Okay.
The world outside there, career-wise, you should be on top of your game.
Okay.
Spiritually, you should be on top of your game.
Okay.
Right.
If you dey slay when you know they pray, then we go use you doing pray.
Wow.
Exactly.
If you dey slay, but you know they pray.
Then
Then
we
we
use
use
you
you.
doing pray.
Wow.
P-R-E-Y.
Play. Okay.
So you have to be on top of your game.
Let's get back to you, Madam Ene. The lady that always smile. What kind of man do you want?
A good mind,
What do you mean by when you say a good man? What do you mean? Define it.
a total package. Yes. Every lady will say, I want a God-fearing man. I want a responsible man. I want a this. Okay, fine. I want a good man. Complete package.
God fearing.
He's God-fearing. He's spiritual. He's everything. With a little touch. With a little touch of.
Touch off.
With a little touch of Ashawo vibes.
I don't understand. What do you mean by Ashawo vibes?
Okay, how do I explain it? His church is everything and everything, yes, that's for the outside. But when we're inside the house as a husband or wife, you bring that vibes, not the 247. Yeah, it's good to pray, but not the 247 here. No, bring out that vibes. You understand? That's it. Thank you.
I've learned something today and I have heard something today. I'm sure my viewers out too. I'm sure you heard something new
I
today.
heard something
new.
Really?
This, I tell you, this episode is a hot one. So keep true. We are still on. Ella, what will make you leave a man you are in love with?
Okay. When he stops looking like what I opted for. If you start disrespecting me in any form of abuse at all, I won't take. I will not take. Before the physical abuse we see, assault, the violence, domestic violence, blah blah blah, there was an emotional abuse somewhere that started it. So from the emotional abuse, if you cannot stop it, if I cannot put a pause to that, I will leave the man.
Wow. Shall we come back to you? That word you just said earlier is begets the question I want to ask you now. You are in a relationship with a man. You know, in that relationship, there will be no sex in marriage. How do you know you are going to be sexually compatible when you are not having sex before marriage?
Okay, everything is subject to discussion.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you can't just meet the guy today and you join tomorrow, you're marrying the guy without you guys sitting down and discussing. Yes, I respect that boundaries and decisions. And this bed on the fight.
Okay.
Bed on the fight. One, we're in a relationship. There are the rooms for talking. It's not every time is I love you, I love you. Yes, we know we love each other. Yeah. Yes. Okay. But we need to sit down. This is a long-term stuff.
Somewhere you're going to spend the next 40, 50 years of your life.
Yes. As in, let me just say, I look at it like almost eternity.
Yeah. The death you part.
Semi eternity. So you need to sit down, discuss, and plan. By the time we sit down and talk, this is what I want as a lady, this is what we want as a guy, and we come to an agreement. Yes. You must not really be in a relationship and a relationship leading to marriage. You must not really be in a relationship leading to marriage. And you think it's when you have sex with the person that you know if the person is compatible or not. Me, I believe when we sit down, we talk. This is what I want. I'm active as a lady. You as a guy, you're active. We'll go to the hospital, we'll run our test. And after doing that, you know that the temptation will be high. Very, 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 very high.
Now, let me get back to you. The medical test we are talking about is different from the physical performance.
Yes.
And that's exactly where I'm coming from. That is where the angle I'm coming from. How do you come?
Yes.
It could be possible that you have higher libido than
the person.
So in marriage, if your drive, your desire for sex is higher than his and he couldn't match, there's going to be an issue. It means you're not compatible. And in a relationship, you've not gone intimate. How do you address that issue?
When it gets to that level, you will know how to settle it.
Okay, nice.
Can you contribute to this aspect for us?
I was going to ask
Okay.
We are human beings and we have blood running through our
Veins.
veins. If you are with somebody out there, my dear, listen please. And as a female, if I'm dating you and you don't want to hug me, and you don't have the urge to hug me longer than the time you are supposed to have a holy hug, there's something there.
Wow.
Yes.
Alright.
I don't do medical tests because that can be scripted.
Yeah,
He can pay somebody to get him 100% sperm count and all of that.
Okay.
And it can be that if, to the other question you asked, if we have different levels of libido, that's why it is called a marriage. We are coming together. If we talk about it, one person has to increase or reduce.
Wow,
Then
this
we meet
speech.
in the middle. Yes, that's my contribution.
And to add to that,
Okay.
if you're in a relationship with somebody,
Yeah.
the person you know you have the new feelings for, that urge will always come. Somebody that as soon as he sees you, as soon as she sees you, there's this excitement inside of her. Hey, this is something, but you know that you cannot do it till when you're married. So that thing must be there.
You have that feeling, but you don't know if the opposite person has it because he might not voice it out.
It will show.
Really? How do you know?
As a lady, read the body signs.
Wow.
Be a good observer. Not that you just everything is. It's not everything that's all about fish.
What do you mean by fish?
Hanging out,
Eating fish. It's not everything like. As you're eating the fish, be observing his body language, the signs on his body. Yes. When you're a good observer, by the time I can ask questions very well. Husband man to be. Listen very well. I can ask questions. Because as you're sitting down, we're discussing. I'm observing you, even if I'm not looking at you. And the next question I will throw at you will take your balance. I will surely ask, this one is this one. Brother, it dey work. Brother, how did we go about this one? How did we go? Yes, that's me. I can be very straightforward. Except I don't want to talk. And if I am not talking, just know that that feeling is not.
Let's come back to Ella. You're a very pretty lady. You have fair complexion. You look attractive.
Thank you.
I don't know whether you like it or not. The singles, the married will always come. I don't want to go to the aspect of the single guys now. How do you manage married men that come asking you out?
Okay. I have a personal principle. No marrying men. Even friends, being friends with them, it's either we're friends before you got married and then I still set boundaries. So if a new person comes into my life and you're married, while we're talking, maybe first stage of talking, how are you doing, where are you from and all, and then
Yes, to the next level.
Yes, to the next level. Are you married? Yes, you know some people still hide it.
Yeah.
Are you married yet? There are boundaries, no marriage. That's how I manage it. I try as much as possible to avoid them. Yes, I avoid them a lot.
For
If
those
it
that
takes
kept pestering, are refusing to let go, they're refusing to. And you have had an incident, whether that you don't
yeah,
know.
sure.
How do you manage it? We want to know.
Okay.
Some persons listening to you now
Mm.
are in similar situation, but they have gone through it, and we are here to learn from each other. That's what we're
Okay.
here.
I had one
Okay.
recently.
Okay.
He was everywhere, all over me. If you see him, you don't know he's married. He's actually having issues in the house. So I thought he needed a safe place. So I introduced him to a counselor to speak with him. But no, he was in the safe place was supposed to be me by force. So what I did was I deleted every conversation we've ever had. I blocked him on every social media account I had and blocked his number on my phone. Yes, do that. For your mental health, do that.
Yeah.
Delete him, block him. Don't ever have anything. Don't be friends with him until he's okay enough to have you as a friend, which I don't even advise. Me, I don't do that. I block you from everywhere. If I get to meet you at the supermarket or a particular place, I avoid that place. Pending when we are done with that.
Thank you so much. Have you ever had a crush on a married woman before?
My crush on the married man is a big no. Because you see those women in the house, those married men's wife. I always tell people don't ever allow those women to go on their knees because of you and cry to God. What I will not do to you, don't do it to me. Because by the time Kama will meet you, nobody will tell you. Just a single drop of tear. I don't even once you're married, okay, go and meet your wife. Don't be a blockage to me. I'm not married yet. So if you're coming my way, young guys, single guys saying you like, alright, this one is doing sugar. I don't want sugar daddy. The husband I'm going to marry is going to be my sugar daddy, and it's still going to be my boyfriend. So remain in your marriage. You saw her. There was something you saw about her before you married her as a man.
Yeah.
So that thing should still keep you.
Yeah.
And if you see something you like outside that is drawing you to a lady outside, bring it, babe. Alpha, this is what I want to do. If it's bomb shot as a man, buy it and give to your wife, and she will look hotter than the one outside.
You know, sugar daddies give more money than young guys.
I don't need their money. Money you will eat that will not enter your stomach, it will hook you here. Go and give the money to your wife. She needs it. Most of those sugar daddies, some of them might not be even giving their wives the kind of money they give to the babes outside, and which is very bad. That's the same woman.
What's your advice for the married men listening to you now?
To the married men, that gender, people should repent though. Instead of throwing your money, hard-earned money, on your side chicks, the main mother hen, carry the money, give to her. Let her run the affairs of the house very well. Don't let her cry. Some of these married men, when you see their wives, they look like their house helps in the house.
They're not well kept.
You don't take care of them, but you're lavishing your money on a lady that you don't even know her left from her right. And this is the woman that started with you from the scratch. This is the woman that belted your children, and you can't take care of her. Okay, I used to swear for you to catch you. Married men, go back to your house. Oh, you Israel to your tent. Go back to your house. Start building your house again. And if you say the love has died, dig it. Where the buried, dig it. Remove it. Let it exorate. Start loving her afresh again. That vibes, all those things you were doing to her when you guys were dating, cutting, bring it back. For her to enter that level room, give birth, all the shout, that's between life and death. And she like gave you 3 children, 4 children, and now that you started saying small change, you like, she's not my class, she's too old, she's not has big tummy, she's too fat. Okay, she wasn't like that when you met her. So you are to accept her when you brought her in. Before you brought her in, you accepted her. And now that the changes have come due to childbearing, you need to still accept her like that. Because every woman, she is even more beautiful now than when you met her. So love her and spend the money on her. Leave the side chicks alone.
I want your own opinion. What is your advice for young ladies who goes after people's husband and married men? Sugar daddy and water?
Hello, sweetheart. You are enough. You deserve to have your own home. You deserve to be the modern hen, not the side chick.
Wow.
Yes. You are so
You
special.
deserve to be the mother hen and
not
not the
the
side
side
chick.
Yes.
Wow.
You are so special to God. You are a queen. So carry your heads up high and wait for that king that deserves you.
Wow.
Thank
Wow, you guys, you are making me proud. You are making me proud. I believe my viewers out there, short, just sit tight and keep watching. Let me come back to you. Between love and money, which will you choose?
So strong one. I'll go for love.
Why?
Yeah, because love covers all things.
Yeah.
Money again, they said is the root of all evil, but choose your evil wisely. So, I really love because, for example, let's say a guy coming to a lady. No, most guys these days they tend to pretend just to know the kind of lady you are. If you are for true love or you for their money. So, I will go for love because I remember my late general overseer, Dr. Peters, his so rest in peace. He once told me, he said, as a lady, once you put money in your front, you will crash. You going out with a guy, it should not be money. Let that real love, let it flow naturally. What you want to contribute, anything you know you can do to help the guy, even if it's okay or he's not okay, do it. So since that thing stuck into my head, I'm like, I'll go for love. If he gives me, fine. If he doesn't give me, fine. And I'm not the asking type. I only ask. So I prefer I go for love. After the love is there, once the love is cemented, the money starts coming. I can start looking fresher and bigger. Yes, and I'll be entering people's eyes, but they will not know that it's somebody that's taking care of me. Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to ask you this question. Let me digress a little. I happen to give you $200 million now.
Okay.
And the condition is you're going to put on this particular clothes for the rest of your life without changing it, without washing it. Will you do that?
Hell no. I won't.
200 million naira.
I won't.
Dollars, not even naira.
Forever.
$200 million. Yes.
No.
That's a whole lot to change your entire life.
Yes.
Travel all over the world, have
With
all the
one
comforts.
dress. I would be uncomfortable. How can I sleep knowing that I'm going to be wearing that sweaty shirt I pulled the previous night?
There are musicians and comedians like Mr. Sabinus. He has a
Yes.
particular stage clothes.
But he has thousands of
that's
that
what stage it
shirt.
anyway. Yeah.
He has thousands of that
How
good
deep?
shirt and that tie that doesn't come down.
Yeah.
But this particular one dress, I can't. Hell no. I can't.
That's serious.
Yes, I can't.
If you are to cut off all forms of communication from one member of your family, no calling, no chatting, no all forms of communication from one member of your family for 8 years, who would that be?
8 years. One member of my family. Immediate family work.
Your father, your mother, your brothers or your sisters? Immediate.
My family, my everything. Family over everything. I can't. No matter what any of my family member does to me, no matter how pained I am, they're still my blood. I cannot cut them off for anything in this life. Because when everybody else
Leaves you.
will leave me, my family will be there. I love my family till thy kingdom come.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done for love?
This love matter, eh?
It is choke.
Yeah, it a choke actually. Craziest thing I've done for love. Okay, my first breakup. I cried for days. I
Hope your
cried.
eyes are not swollen.
And my mom was buying malaria drugs.
You didn't tell
And
her
I
what was
did not
happening.
tell
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that.
And
that.
I kept throwing away the malaria drugs because I knew
You
what
knew
was
what was
going
wrong
on
with you.
with me.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, oh, I didn't go anywhere, I didn't eat. Until my friend that knew what was going on with me came
Oh my
and
god.
poked sense into me. And then I stood up and just became fine. And my mom was happy that it got to it. That's the biggest thing happened for me.
Her first heartbreak.
Yes.
Her mom never knew she had heartbreak.
Yes.
She kept on crying. The mom thought she had malaria. Mother kept the poor innocent woman kept on
Kept
buying
buying
malaria
drugs.
drugs for her. And she kept throwing them away because she knew what her problem was. It wasn't malaria drugs, but it was just a kind word from a cat loving heart.
Hot breakfast. They serve me hot plantain breakfast breakfast.
Oh my god.
A bit like me, a bit like me. I don't collect what it's like.
Wow. Most times, first heartbreaks are always very painful.
Yeah, very painful.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you have gone through the first one, subsequent ones are just
you already you have a thick skin.
just like
Wow.
so just like going through the labor pain the first time.
Yeah,
The
it's
second
different.
one, the third time, the experience are not the same.
That's true.
What's your turn off from men?
Life.
Just that.
Thank you.
And then I want to see the men that they are listening to you.
Men! Lies. Three things. Let me speak this one in pidgin. Forget this English where they speak. When man come dirty, join. Only you, brother, you will wear boxer.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 week.
Yeah. Is it possible? Is that possible?
There are some guys that do it. Oh, you wear boxers for 3 days. You wear boxer 3 days. You never wash them. Or singlet. Then when you come back, you now prove your clothes. You don't know where to keep it. You fling and drop on here. You drop on here. You drop this on here. How about brother? In as much as you are not a woman, there needs to be changing every time. There needs to be bathing every time because she's a woman and she's not a man like you. You too clean. Because by the time you are clean, brother, not be only woman they clean, they seduce man. When you are clean as a man, and the woman comes in and sees you clean, she too, her brain will be ringing something. Yes, it's not only the woman that needs to be clean.
Yeah.
The men also needs to be clean. Look clean, smell nice. It's not only women, smell nice. Then you're not being straightforward. You're like this. I see you doing this thing tomorrow. You said no. This is white. You're telling me it is black. No. You're straightforward. Chicken, I will not have issues.
What was your say or take on men that not good?
For men that cheat, it is something they have nurtured for a very long time. I always disagree with people that said men are men have
They are
cheating.
polygamous in nature.
Yes, polygamous in nature, and they have this. No, I disagree with that. It is something they have conceived on the inside of them that is manifesting. Even the Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is." Because I think that was of late last year. Somebody chatted me up. How can you not marry? I'm married. How is the wife? She's fine. How's the family? They are fine. Okay, sir. How can I help you? That he just saw me and he likes me. Oh, really? Thank you. I know I'm fine. Thank you. I see my mirror every day. That he just wants to cheat on his wife. Why?
With you.
Yes. He just feel like cheating on his wife. That he has been hearing it, people have been saying it. He just wants to cheat. I'm like, Oga, with due respect, sir, you the grace. I will tell you who her. Oga, you the grace. Because one, I might not know your wife. But what I know is that that woman has done more than enough for you. She has sacrificed almost everything because of you. And you wake up one day that you want to cheat on her just like that. And you think God will not punish you for cheating on her. My advice to men, see it. There's nothing in that cheating. According to my pastor's wife in Abuja, she always tell me, Ene, that thing, like the same whole day, it's just the packaging. it is the same thing everywhere. That you keep as a man, you say it's not good for me to eat from one pot. It's not good for me to be eating egusi every day. I want to test afam soup. I want to test oha. Okay, it is the same pot. So if you need afam soup, arrange the condiments and give to your wife, and she will prepare it the afam way you want it. If it is egusi way, oha, she will prepare it like that and give it to you. And you guys will move smoothly.
Stephanie, thank you so much. I believe my viewers out there, this is really a hot one today. We are not done, no, we are still on. Just sit tight and keep watching. Let me get back to you, Ella. Assuming you have 5 days to live your entire life and end your life on earth, what are the 5 things you are going to do? You have 5 days to live and die. What are the 5 things you are going to do?
Okay, firstly, I'm going to make this with my maker, God. And I'm going to spend the last few days with my family, my loved ones, my spouse. I'm married by then. And give out all I have to humanity, less privileges, visit them. If there are places like the prisons and hospitals, I'll just go and tell them that there's nothing, the world is not that serious. They should take life easy and they should just serve God and make sure they are in good terms with their maker. That's the most important thing. But I think what I would do most important is to make sure I'm going to heaven, because hell will be very hot. The weather already telling us what that is.
I don't want to hear from a body.
She lies, not that.
So that's just basically it. I'll make this my maker.
Okay. Thank you so much. Madam, what makes you unique, special than other ladies?
Wow. Every lady is special, and every lady is unique in their own way. Yes. Naturally, I am unique. Naturally, I am special. That is why you see me with my wicked hair. Yes.
No wig, no attachment.
No wig, no attachment.
Oh, you're beautiful.
I am beautiful. I don't need to attach. If a lady is okay, very comfortable with her makeup, she is unique in her own way. So there's no need of body shaming anybody as a lady. That this person is this. Even if the person is a BBB, she's still very, very confident.
What do you mean by BBB?
Big, bold, and beautiful.
Wow.
So no matter how smallish I am still very, very confident in myself.
What are you bad at?
Okay. We all have a weakness, right?
That's true.
And I'll say that I am working on my own with my temperament. Yes. I am very bad at seeing something go wrong
Quiet.
and keep quiet. I can't. So I'm working on that seriously because it might lead me to struggle. That's it.
What are you good at?
I'm very, very, very good at encouragement. Yeah. At least people that have been around me for some time will know about that.
I'm sure my viewers are there feeling your vibes already. Feeling the vibes already.
People that have stayed around me will know that I can give encouragement for a living.
Wow.
Yeah, I do that. I do that not on my own, but with the help of the Holy
You
Spirit.
should work on that then.
That's what I do, and I'm also good at praying for people.
Yes, I'm giving my prayer point now. Add my name, my intentions, the one God have laid in your heart to your prayer list. When you pray all the time, go on your knees, call Abraham Itodo and tell God those things you have in your heart for him.
Yes, I'm a kind of person that people around me, I don't like seeing them go through one issues or the other. It burdens me a lot. So instead of me praying for myself, I end up praying, God please, this person. Because it's a seed I'm sowing.
Yeah.
The more I'm praying for you, for the people around me, the more my own prayers, my own needs are being met. So it only gives me joy whenever I like okay pray for people around me and all that encourages somebody. There's a downtime. This one you don't need to give up stuff like that.
Let me get back to Miss Ella, the one that doesn't like don't talk boldly like any. She's a quiet and reserved type to understand your type of person. Who are the most important people in your life?
My family. That's not even a question to think twice about. My family, my mom. My mom is the most precious asset I have apart from salvation. Yes, after salvation, it's my mom, my family, are the most precious. And spouse to be. In case you're watching this, you are precious to me, oh babe. Babe, you are very precious. Your family, you know that.
Okay, I'm sure he's aware of that already. And then, have you dated someone before and you still have feelings for your ex? Feeling is still there. You are in a relationship, or you are still having feelings for the person you beat before.
No, hell no. My ex is my ex. My past is my past. If I was with you before and you did not value me, is it now that I'm in a better place where the person values me that I will not be thinking back? No. I've left you. I've gone. It's enough of me.
Miss Ella, we are rounding up already, and in one or two more questions we'll round up and we'll put an end to this show, and the next episode will be coming out a few days time.
Okay.
My next question for you is, if you were given 10 million, if you are giving 5 million naira now to keep to yourself, if you are giving 10 million naira now to keep to yourself, or 5 million to give to the less privileged, which of the options will you go for?
Okay. I'll keep the 10 million. I know everybody will be thinking this guy is very selfish. Yes. But the truth is, I can get profits from the 10 million naira. I won't touch the 10 million naira, but the profit of it, I can give it to the less privileged. Right?
Okay.
We can do
It's
that.
actually a very sensitive question.
I'm not touching the 10 million naira they gave me.
Okay.
It's from it, the profits, the dividends from the businesses I can put that into. That I'll use. I'll still be able to help people.
Impact life positively.
Yes, and I'll still
Let
be
me
a
throw the same
humanitarian.
question back at you. What will you do? I'm giving you 10 million naira now for yourself, or 5 million to give to the less privileged. Which will you choose?
For me, I will choose the 5 million for the less privileged.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your reasons?
Because them being without parents and loved ones is not something anybody want to pray for. Because I've been to the orphanage houses before, and I felt like anybody I've offended my family, forgive me. Because when you see them, most of those people, when you see them, most of them don't feed well. They don't have access to what we have.
Yeah.
So it's better I give to them and the pray for me. Because their prayers goes a long way.
That's true.
It opens doors. So it has always been one of my plans, or should I say one of my
Your visions.
Thank you.
Desire.
it has always been one of my visions, one of my heart desires to always help the less privileged. So if I'm given that opportunity, I won't think twice. Straight to them.
This question is for you. You actually answered her question. Have you ever fallen in love with someone you met online before? You have seen one on one.
Love wanting to see. I have. I wouldn't lie about it. I have. Because you don't know where you're going to meet your husband from. You don't know where you're going to meet your wife from. Okay. I have.
I think I'm just looking at you.
Yes! Life itself is a risk. I have. I've fallen in love with somebody I'm not online with, or we haven't seen. So if it will lead to marriage, carry me they go to help her, carry me they God, my husband.
So beautiful one. The last question for the both of you is just a one question.
Okay.
What do you want people to know you for? What do you want people to know you for? Let's start with you.
Okay. While on earth or after I leave?
The question is two-sided.
Two-sided.
What do you want people to know you for while alive? Or what do you want people to remember you for when you are no more?
I want to be known for that person that come into a place and make people happy. Yes. I want to be part of people's lives that have been through a lot, and then when they are thanking God for something, they say, "Thank God for Ella. She was part of my healing process."
Part of my success story.
Yes, part of my success
If
story.
not for her, I wouldn't have been where
Yes.
I am today.
Yes, motivating people to be the best versions of themselves. That's what I want to be known for.
You are no longer alive. What do you remember?
I want to be remembered for my good deeds, for helping people to put their purpose on it.
Back to you.
Yeah.
Same question.
She has almost said.
That's spoken your mind.
She has almost said everything.
Yeah.
A good name is better than riches. So leaving a good name behind is better than riches.
I want to close the curtain now, but before I do that, I want to ask her one question that she wasn't aware of this particular question.
Okay.
Sometime last year, we got admission to study nursing outside the country.
Yeah.
What led to that passion? What stopped that vision?
Okay.
So, a lot of persons want to japa. That's what is in trend now. Everybody wants to japa. And you had that vision, that passion long before now. Tell us the whole story, how it started and what led to the conclusion.
Okay.
I'm still coming back to you.
This is so.
We are closing now.
This took me off guard, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I had admission to study abroad.
Your first degree studied what?
BSc Biology.
BSc Biology.
Sciences. Yes.
And the admission you got was to study what?
BSc Nursing.
BSc Nursing. Which country?
US.
Okay.
Precisely.
Okay.
Okay, these are very personal stuff, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Somebody might learn from this. The Japa thing does not end. It does not stop. Keep trying until you leave. Personally, I had some hitches that I had to just let go of that or pause on that for now, because I had to attend to other things that needed me to be in this country. Yes, sir. So that was what happened why I didn't. But that notwithstanding, in case you see me in the future inside snow, I did not say I'm not going to go. I'm going to go. I'll go take vacations and holidays by the grace of God, and I'll take pictures and send to Abraham's bosom.
Wow. We'll keep watching. We'll keep watching.
Yes.
We can't wait. We can't wait to see
Japa
that.
thing, don't let it go. Don't let it die. Just make sure you have a purpose. Make sure you have a goal. Make sure your dream is not to go and pepper anybody. They are not peppering anybody.
Sure.
If you don't have anything to do in the abroad, stay back in your country and make it work. But if you have a dream to be one of the what they call them, Japarians.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just
that's
said
the
one.
Muslims, Japarians that go abroad. Why not? It's a fine dream. Keep it up. God will help you see it come pass in Jesus' name.
Amen. What's your take? What's your stand for people that want to Japan? Personally, you have opportunity to Japan now. What will you do?
If I have opportunity to Japan, I will jump.
Where do you have in mind? Somebody might be listening to you and might want to sponsor you. Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, nice.
Canada.
Yeah.
Why Canada out of all the places?
Yeah, that was where I think that was where I wanted going to run my masters.
Wow.
So,
You study your first degree?
BA French.
BA French.
Yeah, BA Hans French.
Can you just say something in French language to my viewers that want to listen? Just
Bonjour tout le monde.
bonjour.
Bonjour too.
So my family is not aware of what I'm about saying.
Okay. Bye.
So-
Your viewers, your parents, family.
Yeah, I know they're going to they will later get to say something.
Yeah.
A few years back,
Okay.
I just sat and I saw something like application stuff to Canada and all that. I just started
Jokingly, you applied.
I just started applying. It got to one point I looked at it. I could do that. Let me push first. It's not yet. When the time is right, It will come. Till today, once I open my mail, I keep seeing their messages. Please complete your application. Complete your application. I don't reply them. I don't reply them. So late 2021, I met somebody like, how is it like in Canada, schooling and all that? So the guy was just like, was just explaining, just making my head look at me. I know that you're planning me, planning anything. No.
And you never knew he had read your mind already, but from your body language.
He didn't read anything because I just told him I just want to know his phone. I don't know for that. So if you want to japa and it's for good, please go. But if you know it's not for good, Nigeria is our Jerusalem. Let us stay and build it together. Thank you.
Wow, my viewers out there, I'm short of words. These are our best episodes so far.
Okay, that's nice.
Yes, I can't thank Ene and Ella enough. You guys have spiced up this show. I have made it so wonderful, so powerful. My greatest joy and happiness and fulfillment is my viewers out there have a whole lot to learn from this version of our talk show. All I can say is, if you want to continue to watch Abraham Bozon show, if you want to continue to get inspired by our show, don't forget to always press the subscribe button and turn on the notification buttons. So whenever we drop any of our videos, you get notifications and you watch our videos. See you same time next week. Continue to watch Abraham Bozon show. Together, you and I shall make it a better place. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.